Welcome back to another video where we talk about a Christmas movie for 25 days all the way up until Christmas Day. Let's get right into it. Frosty the Snowman. It was made in like the 60s and it's only about a half hour long, but it's so good to watch. Frosty. This is what we're talking about when we talk about voice acting. Voice acting is so much more than just an actor speaking, you know. The voice actor for Frosty the Snowman is so recognizable, as in the sense of like you hear it, and if you know what movie we're talking about, you know, you can hear him. You can just hear him say all his different things. You can see the look of it, you know. It's that important to me. And I believe the first time I ever watched this was on a VHS tape. I think we have the VHS tape of Frosty the Snowman. I think it's called Frosty Returns. I believe Frosty Returns is the one where he helps the girl on like they board a train and Frosty melts at the end. He comes back, of course, but that's beyond the point. I'm talking about the first one here that I saw on a VHS tape. It's about 30 minutes long, but it's great. Not only is it just kind of like that your typical rehashing of Frosty the Snowman, especially with the song and all, but I think if I remember correctly, there's a couple different story beats to it. There's like a bad guy who's chasing him, you know, and of course, you know, it's the 60s and it's also only a half hour long, and it's supposed to be for kids, so obviously Frosty and the kids, they win the day, per se, and they get to celebrate Christmas, of course. But this is just another, like, I've been talking a lot about this idea of nostalgia. This is one of those things where, yes, more than likely, you are going to run into a lot of nostalgia watching any sort of Christmas movies, because, like I've talked about before, it is so difficult now to make a Christmas movie that is going to stand the test of times. Which is why the Christmas movies, hopefully, that I'm talking about today, are the ones that will stand the test of times, because, you know, I mean, when I was making my list of 25 Christmas movies to talk about, there are only about maybe 25 to 35 that really have, you know, just stood the test of times. And yes, obviously you can't release a Christmas movie every year. You can't. Actually, no, I take that back. You literally can, and they do. But like I said, there's only a handful of them that truly everybody knows, everybody remembers, and one that you've more than likely seen, or at least you've heard about it. So yeah, that's what I think about Frosty. It's just a phenomenal, you know, about a half hour short film, you could call it even, that just is a Christmas movie and it stands the test of times. That's what's important, and I hope to see you back tomorrow for the next one. Thank you for watching.